to be on a weight loss drug, but then to sell a program and to make people think that the reason you lost all this weight is because you were on this program is fraud.
Hey beautiful people, how you are doing today? It's your girl Destiny here and welcome to my channel. How have you all been? Hope you guys are doing great. So today's video is a video of an influencer, a lifestyle influencer that does kind of fitness type of influencing. She has been called out literally drag on the internet for selling out an idea why she was using, they call it GLP or what, literally Ozempic. She was using Ozempic to help to lose her weight. So apparently this influencer Janelle, Georgia, honestly, I don't want to butcher her name. She is a lifestyle influencer. She also shared her journey of how she lost weight. I'll try and put a picture of how she was. She used to be very big, but now she has lost so much weight. And you all know the rave that goes when somebody loses so much weight. A lot of people are asking, what did you use? How did you do it? Da, 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 da. And she always document how she eats a lot of vegetables. Da, 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 da. This is what I eat. I eat clean. I drink water and all that. Fast forward to now, she came on to make a video to tell people that she got help a year ago. She has been taking Ozempic. Let me call the word Ozempic. I don't know the medical name, that G something, something. But anyway, she has been using Ozempic, that has helped her to also lose some extra kg, some other extra pounds. And also she's seeing a therapist that prescribe an antidepressant that also is helping her to lose extra weight. Why she was on all this medication a year ago, she was selling a meal plan, telling people what to eat to lose the weight like she has lost for $200. And people are calling her out like, is that fraud? Because you muted certain things that was helping you to lose weight and was selling to people $200 meal plan. Anyway, guys, let's go check our first video where she addressed what she was using low-key to lose weight, people's response to it, and then she coming back to explain and when I say kind of apologize for taking people's money. Anyway, guys, let's go check out this video and then we'll come back and talk more.
This is a very hard video for me to record. This is a little different than the content that I share, but I want to have a real, honest conversation. If you've been following me for a while, you know I've tried it all. Keto, macros, workouts, lifestyle shifts, and I have always shared what's worked and what hasn't. Lately, I've been getting a lot of questions about how I'm feeling, what's new, what's changed, and I don't want to avoid it. So here goes. Yes, over the last year, I have decided to make some new choices in my health. I started working with a doctor, and we did decide to add a GLP1 to my plan. GLP1s are not magic. They don't change your lifestyle overnight. It's just a tool to help. I still had to show up for my meals, track my macros, drink my water, go on walks, do my workouts, everything that I already teach and believe in. It just helped me regain a sense of control. And it's something that I don't want to be ashamed of. And I don't think other women or men who are using this tool should feel ashamed either. Because if there's a tool out there that can help with your mental and physical health, you deserve to explore that without feeling guilty or ashamed. After a few months, I had lost the stubborn 10 to 15 pounds. I was happy. I switched to microdosing for maintenance, and I would maybe, do a microdose once a month. I also paired those new lifestyle changes with something that was a real game changer for me, and I started seeing a therapist regularly. When I started posting back on TikTok in 2020, I never in my wildest dreams did I think that I would be where I am now. And with that came so many amazing opportunities, and I am so incredibly, deeply grateful and blessed for the community that I have and the support that I have. But I'll be honest, that opened the door for a lot of criticism. I never imagined my life would be under a microscope and that I would have comments and questions and judgments about everything that I was doing. I'm not perfect, and I've never claimed to be. I did share a few years ago that I had been struggling with my mental health, and this is something that was very new for me. I've never, had these challenges in my life before, so I did feel a little lost. It was just something that I had to learn to navigate through. So I started seeing a therapist regularly, and after talking with her, we decided to try a medication. I was having a lot of anxiety, some depression, some ADHD symptoms that were really affecting my life. And when I started that medication, I lost an additional 15 pounds, which was completely unexpected. I struggled to share this because these were deep things that I was working through and struggling with therapy, with my doctors. But the reason that I'm sharing it now is because I always promised I'd be real with you guys. And I'm proud of how far I've come. And most importantly, I'm proud that I asked for help. I'm proud that I was feeling a kind of way that I did not know how to navigate. And I reached out to a doctor and I reached out to a therapist. And it's okay to ask for help. So whether you're just starting out or on your 10th restart, know this, that you can get there. Your path might look different than mine, and that's totally okay. If you're curious about GLP-1s, about macros, about workouts, lifting weights, I'm here, and I'm going to continue to show up and share my story and share my life and what I've learned. And above all, I want this to be a space where we can talk about the whole story, not just the highlight reel. But I'm going to be totally honest. If this video is not for you and you feel like leaving a hurtful, hateful comment, please don't. I'm not really in any space to handle that. This is just me being honest and telling my story. So if this video is not for you, please just scroll on by. So thank you for being here and giving me the space to grow emotionally, mentally, physically. So if this resonates with you, please share it. If you have a question, drop it below. And if you're on your own path and your own journey, know that I am cheering you on every single step of the way. Again, thank you for the continued support and love. I'm so grateful for all of you being here. It really, truly does mean the world to me. And I see the nice comments and I see the support. I do. And it means everything to me.
Janelle Roner, imagine building your brand on hard work and discipline while secretly getting a little pharmaceutical help behind the scenes. Then turning around and selling people a macro plan like, I don't know, you're the blueprint or something. Janelle Roner, you didn't just forget to mention that you were on semaglutide. You sold a weight loss plan to desperate women, knowing damn well your results did not come from broccolis and macros. That's not private, that's fraudulent. If a weight loss company pulled this stunt, they would get sued into the ground. But because you're relatable and post cute Trader Joe's hauls, we're supposed to just pretend it's just fine. And now you're back posting selfies like nothing happened. No apologies, no accountability, no refunds, just business as usual. Like you didn't just spend a year letting women beat themselves up for not losing weight the same way that you did. You didn't just sell macros. No, girl, you sold shame. And you pocketed all of the profit. Hell, at least semaglutide gave you a snatched waist because you're going to need somewhere to carry all of that guilt.
This Janelle Roner situation is exactly why I refuse to ever lie to somebody about me being on a GLP-1 and what helped me lose weight. You can't get out here and just act like you're eating healthy, counting your macros, and that's how you lost weight, but really you're also taking a GLP-1 to help your journey. It's extremely misleading. And it makes people think that if they're doing that and they're not hitting the same goals as you, what's wrong with them? And that's not even the case. You had help. So sis, you set yourself up for a L on that one.
Being on a weight loss drug to lose weight, whatever, we can debate that, but that's not the point. To be on a weight loss drug, but then to sell a program and to make people think that the reason you lost all this weight is because you were on this program is fraud. You are committing fraud. As someone who's lost 100 pounds naturally and often gets accused of being on a GL1P, you make us look bad. You're just like the people who get BBLs and then get in the gym talking about this is how you can get my ass knowing it's goddamn GMOs. There is no shame to be on a weight loss drug. People feel confident losing weight. It is what it is, end point. But it becomes fraud when you have people starving themselves to get like you, knowing that they can't get like you because you're on medication. That's illegal. I personally don't like fitness and weight loss influencers because they're liars. They sit there and tell you they eat crackers and they drink their water and that's why they get the way they are. But that's not true. I'm actually eating a bowl of ice cream right now and it's almost 11 o'clock because you can't starve yourself all the time and expect to keep your weight off. But if you're on medication, you don't have to worry about that. If you're getting BBLs and liposuction, you don't have to worry about that. You're selling hopes and dreams to people who really want to achieve goals. And that's up. That's hard. You should be going to jail. Okay, maybe jail's a bit extreme. You're just a nurse, you're just a wife, you're just a mom. Okay, maybe you just really didn't think it was that bad. However, making a profit off of a lie or an omission of truth is fraud. And it's very much illegal. And you sell your plan for $200 knowing it does not work. You owe a lot of people money, okay?
Honestly blows my mind. How many people are surprised that Janelle was on a weight loss medication? And to the people saying that she sold weight loss plans, yeah, she did, but it was good stuff and you would lose weight on those plans. It's not like she sold a fake product. I think people need to calm down and leave her alone. Who cares? It's her body. If she wants to take medication, let her take medication. It's none of y'all's business.
Know how many times people got to hear this message, but a lot of fitness influencers come on social media to lie and to take your money. And I'm not saying all, but majority of them, this is how the game is played. And unfortunately, they will play the game for as long as they can until they are exposed. Now you got this whole Janelle Rona situation, which honestly, I really don't care. I really don't. But you can do whatever you want to do. You can get the enhancements. You can do whatever. But the problem that people have is that y'all are selling these bogus workout programs and y'all are not telling the whole truth. And the effed up part about this whole fitness influencing thing is that they know that there are so many vulnerable people out here that are willing to spend any amount of money. Trust me, I know. I was in the same boat too. Like back on Instagram back in the day, and I'm talking about like 2016, I was following this fitness influencer, and I ain't gonna lie, she had a big one. She had a big one. So that's why I follow her, because I'm like, oh, I need to do what she's doing to get my glutes growing. And she was promoting like all these resistance bands and sweat bands, and I think I had purchased a workout program from her back then, and I should have like known what I know now. All those donkey kicks, like girl, if you know, you know. When fast forward years later, she comes out talking about she had a BBL done the whole time. Like bamboozled, hoodwinked. Like those are the words that I was feeling, because I'm like, girl, like I spent my money trying to follow your workout program, and the whole time you had enhancements done. Again, ain't nothing wrong with that, but don't be out here promoting these workout programs and saying this is how you got it when you know you had help. Say this one last thing before I go, because I've been telling the girls to do their own research and pick up a book, Nutrition 101 and Fitness at Home, for years. But hey, what do I know?
2025. Just ask ChatGPT for a meal plan. I'm seeing this drama, this Ozempic drama about this influencer who charged her followers $200 for a meal plan, and she was on Ozempic the whole time. And I'm over here like, you guys are still paying influencers, wealthy influencers, for stuff? For a meal plan? You can ask ChatGPT. Let me put you on game. You go to ChatGPT, you tell ChatGPT your height, your weight, how much weight you want to lose, and you also share like the food that you like to eat. You know, if you're a vegetarian, pescatarian, whatever, you share the food that you like to eat. Ask them to create a grocery list for you. ChatGPT will do that, because some of the meal plans, I think the influencers, they do that. They will give you a meal plan. You can ask for a meal plan for a week, and it will share it with you. Just tell ChatGPT, yeah, I don't need to, and it will share the calories, the macros, you know, the carbs, the protein, the fats. It will share all of that with you. And you can even make suggestions like, you know, hey, I don't want to eat rice, you know, or I want to eat this type of beans. I don't want to eat bread. Whatever it is, just have that conversation, and you won't have to pay $200. And then the second thing is that once you have that information from ChatGPT, you go to MyFitnessPal. I know it's some work, and then you log the food that you have on MyFitnessPal. And if you want to go a step further, you can even get a scale. That's when you want to, you know, get a little fancy. You can even get a scale to make sure that, you know, you are following the plan. And then go to the gym. Like, go to the gym, go for a walk. You do not need to pay no $200 for a meal plan. You just have to do the work. Like, do not let these influencers fool you, especially when the work is being done for them. You know, they're on Ozempic. No shade on Ozempic, but just tell your followers that you're on Ozempic. Like, and don't charge your followers $200 for a meal plan, especially if you're wealthy. That's crazy.
Janelle Roner convinced millions of you that she had lost her weight by eating green bell peppers and dipping them in cream cheese. And she offered weight loss programs to help you guys lose weight, and she charged people for this. And then you find out that she didn't lose weight by eating green bell peppers. Maybe she did a little bit, but she actually was in fact on a weight loss medication. And you guys are really losing your minds, which you should be losing her minds. I never followed her because she always gave like a disingenuous vibe. But for those of you that have followed her and found out that she had been like dishonest this whole time, you should be furious. Especially those of you that purchased her weight loss program. Like, that's actually insane. She genuinely lied to all of you, and she doesn't care now. Like, she's posting, I have to be honest with you. You should, ma'am, you should have been honest with these people like years ago, because you had people thinking like, damn, I'm not losing weight, but Janelle's still losing weight. Well, there's a reason Janelle is still losing weight. That is not fair and it's wrong, and you should feel like nauseated, sick. I don't know how you sleep at night. Saying she feels sorry now and apologizing now after she's made all that money, lives in a beautiful house, and has everything that she needs for herself and her family, she don't care. She really doesn't. You can tell in her video. I'm sorry to happen to some of y'all, and some of y'all happen to be my clients, so I take this personally. Janelle, you are wrong. You're wrong for this.
Okay, I'm not asking for sympathy. I'm just trying to do the right thing, and I'm trying to be honest now. I could have kept this a secret. I could have gone on and on for years and not told, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be that influencer. I haven't done a shred class since last year because I just didn't feel right about doing it. I'm just a person, a mom, a wife, a nurse, and I'm trying to balance my personal life and my social media life, and sometimes it just gets hard. And the internet is such a scary place to be open and vulnerable, and I don't know, I'm just trying to do the right thing. I don't know. I still wholeheartedly believe in tracking macros and the workouts that I do and my classes. I did not take a GLP-1 because I don't believe in my classes and macros wasn't working. I did it for other personal and health reasons to use as a tool to hit my goals. And if people felt deceived by that, I really, truly am sorry. And I am willing to do a refund for anybody who bought a class in the last 11 months. And then going forward, here's the facts. I track macros. I work out a lot. I believe in high protein. I believe in moving your body. And I also use a microdose of GLP-1, maybe once a month. And I am in therapy, and I take an anti-anxiety, antidepressant medication, which has also helped me lose weight. So there's the facts. If you want to stay here and follow my journey and support me, I love you. Thank you. If my page is not for you, I also understand that. I'm just trying to do what I think is right here.
I'm just a girl, I wanna fly away. I don't know why that song came up to my mind just now. But yeah, let me know what you think about this story down in the comment section, and let me know if you ever bought any plan or follow any fitness influencer to the T to make sure you're on weight track or you lost weight or something. So go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. Love to know what you think about this story, this conversation down in the comment section. But as always, keep it respectful. You guys know how we do it. We're just here to have conversation. We don't tussle. Yeah, we're just here for conversation. So here's my own thought about it. I know I've never been a very big person. That's because I've always been very cautious about my weight. And once I get to a certain weight, I'm just like, girl, you gotta hit the gym. And I was in the gym constantly for 3 years straight, and that has helped me a lot. And also, I'm a very active person too, so that also helped. But yeah, seeing her coming to, there's a lot of influencers out there, and I don't even know why people are still falling for this. Is that, you know, your body, everybody's body is different and all that, and what works for everybody is different. Just try and understand your body. And I know sometimes it can be hard, especially coming from somebody that has never been like so big that, oh, and all that. But everybody is different, and we've seen repeatedly, especially in 2025, 2024, 2023, we've seen repeatedly how influencers over the years have, especially fitness influencers generally, have lied about certain things and all that. So anything you see, just take it for a pinch of salt. But I know there are also some genuine ones out there, but I still don't. The fact that she came to casually say it and then sell meal plan for me, like I've seen people, I know people that have used that Ozempic thing, and the truth is that that thing works magic, and there's no shame in using it and all that. But the fact that it's been omitted and yet you're selling a meal plan for $200, like some of you people have money, sha, that you're spent buying meal plan for $200. Like, what do you want to tell me to eat? What do you want to tell me to eat? When if I cut sugar, I cut carbonated drink, which is sugar too, and I cut some heavy carbohydrate like a bar, I'll be all right. Like, why you people, like, I don't understand. Some of people have money, sha. But for me, I feel like what she did was very fraudulent, because how can you be using help medically and then not disclose to your audience that those are some of the things that make you lose weight, when your content is usually created around losing weight? For me, it's just, I just, omitting of fats, it's a lie, and that's for, and then selling. I don't have a problem. First of all, like, everybody's saying that, oh, believer alone is a body. Nobody is saying it's not a body. Your body do whatever works for you, whatever runs your boat. But the fact that you are selling a meal plan for people, knowing that you were using other things and other things you were taking, whether medically, physically, whatever, was also helping you to lose weight, and you didn't disclose it until after a year later, until you know what you were doing. She knew exactly what she was doing. She knew exactly. And that's the thing with all this, their ebook they sell up and down. Like, I don't know how I feel about a lot of influencers selling ebook. Once I hear ebook, I'm like, some of them are good, but majority of them is just copy and paste and just want to make fast money. And for me, I feel like it's not sustainable when you do things like that, because eventually it's going to come back and bite you, honestly. Anyway, guys, like, your body, do your choice. But let me know, what are the things you're doing to help you lose weight? For me personally, one thing I do to help me, like, I feel like keep my weight in check, is the fact that I don't eat 3 square meal. And that's one thing a lot of you, some people make mistake of. They feel like that concept of 3 square meal is a must and all that. No, I keep a healthy weight and I eat whatever I want to eat. I can drink whatever I want to drink, eat ice cream and all that. But one major thing I do for my weight that helps me to eat wherever I want is the fact that I don't eat 3 square meal. I might eat 1.5 meal for the day, like have a little light breakfast or heavy breakfast and a very light dinner. So what I do, I eat once a day. That's that for me. That's one of my big, and that once a day, mostly I've already cultivated a very healthy habit. When sometimes it's just really something very healthy. It could just be a parfait yogurt with nuts and all that, no sugar. Oats, I love oats. I love making my oats with a whole lot of things. I tried the overnight oats the other day, not bad, which I might post that video. So yeah, just there are just some little things you can incorporate into your life that can help you. And I feel like that also helps the way my skin look, because I've come to realize that when you stuff yourself with a lot of food, especially as you grow older, yeah, it shows on your body. Honestly, I feel like that's another thing that helps me. So yeah, go down in the comment section, share some of the tips you use to lose or to maintain your weight or to look snatch. And also share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation. You guys know how we do it here. We have banging conversations. So go ahead and share this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps YouTube to push up my content for more people to see. And that will be you supporting this channel and this girl. So go on and do that. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces.